On the 3rd of March, 2024, a Twitter user named Bo posted a tweet exposing beloved Roblox YouTuber PGHLFilms for some of the most heinous crimes a content creator of his size can commit. PGHLFilms, otherwise known as LEGO, is a gaming YouTuber who is very popular in the Roblox space. He was exposed for posting animal videos in a Discord server with children present, toxic behavior towards fans, encouraging molestation of minors, and much more. This is a part 2 to a video I uploaded in late March, which recapped the situation up until that point. Ever since Bo made a first call-out tweet, LEGO has been completely silent about this. However, over 6 months later, LEGO finally responded to these allegations. Here's why I probably shouldn't have. In April 2024, about a month and a half after Bo first dropped the allegations, she decided to deactivate her Twitter account due to harassment. However, in late June, she returned another account named Salar. I want to clarify that Salar is not Bo, but a collection of few people, including Bo, whose goal is to expose LEGO or something like that. On September 3rd, exactly 6 months after LEGO was accused of the things I mentioned earlier, Salar posted a 107-page Google Doc going over everything regarding the PGHLFilms situation. And by everything, I do mean everything. This doc contains countless screenshots of stuff LEGO has said or done, primarily on Discord, but on other platforms too, such as Twitter. Some of the stuff the doc mentions that I didn't cover in the last video include LEGO quote-unquote grooming minors and drawing suggestive art of him, another server member, attempting to silence people who brought the allegations by banning them from his games, among other things. I would link this document, but Salar took it down a few days after his post due to harassment. Also, a day after I wrote the script, I discovered what I think is Bo's new Twitter account. I'm not entirely sure if this is her new account, but her name is Bo, and her tweets look almost exactly how Bo's tweets used to look. This is important to note as she has posted claims about talking to Koofy/Kelgish, and I'm willing to bet these claims are fake. This does put the PGHLFilms allegation into question, but so many people have sided with Bo and the LEGO stuff that I'm almost positive it's true. On September 12th, LEGO returned to Twitter after a 6-month hiatus, stating, "I didn't reply to the false allegations before because the rumors were lies and the author apologized for the post, so I didn't take any further. Please view their apology post for lying below." As you can see, she's added again with more lies using a different name, falsely leading the community to hate. The post below shows she lied before, and now she is lying again. Be careful, guys. There are many PGHLFilms impersonators, fake screenshots on various platforms. For the involved parties, if these lies and manipulation by fans continue, lawyer up. Thank you for your time. Basically, everything LEGO says in his tweet is either false or an extreme exaggeration. Bo, to my knowledge, did not lie here. She admitted that, in her own words, a chunk of the things that she was told were false. That still leaves about 75% of everything that Bo initially accused LEGO of doing. His next tweet was a day later, in which he basically said the same thing. Bo is lying about everything, and I would never do anything wrong. 2 days later, he tweets, "This is a perfect example of an impersonator. I did not make this tweet. Anything can be made electronically," with this screenshot attached. Everything I mentioned so far is only the tip of the iceberg, however, as on the 16th of December, LEGO tweeted this thread, which was received very poorly, as you could tell by there being more than twice the amount of replies than likes. Let me break down everything for you here. LEGO starts the thread out with this god-awful TikTok text-to-speech video, which is supposed to explain whatever the hell a narcissistic smear campaign is. This is probably the worst possible way to start a serious response, besides maybe showing up with a ukulele and singing about a toxic gossip train for 10 minutes. Speaking of toxic gossip trains, this is exactly what LEGO is trying to say that Salar is doing to him, spreading lies to defame him. The first image in the response is LEGO saying that Salar is, and I quote, "an obsessive, manipulative, pathological liar who is inciting hate and manipulating impressionable minors." Parts of this are somewhat true. Salar has attacked LEGO on multiple occasions, as well as members of the community. However, any chance LEGO would redeem himself, this document will quickly be destroyed, because in the next image, LEGO compares Salar to an online predator, calls her a stalker, and a sadist. In the next few images, LEGO says that many of the things in Salar's document are lies, and he brings up some of the screenshots to prove this, also to prove the claim that Salar is trying to ruin his career and making threats against his life. As you can tell, everything in here is exaggerated. After that, LEGO goes on to say that a lot of things that Salar says are out of context or misinformation with no bias or proof. LEGO then accuses Salar of tweeting NSFW art of characters from the Roblox game Piggy, but the examples of the fan art he says Salar tweeted are not NSFW at all. They include 2 characters from the game Kissing, which may be slightly suggestive but not NSFW in the slightest. He then tries to direct blame away from himself by saying that Salar is lying about everything. The funniest part of this response, in my opinion, is when LEGO gets really mad at people using inspect element to make it look like he said things he actually didn't. He then accuses Sailor of lying a few more times before ending the thread out by saying he will stop replying to the allegations any further before calling Sailor a liar one final time just for good measure. There are many theories as to why LEGO waited 6 months before responding, with one of the leading theories being that LEGO's parents stopped him, which is stupid because LEGO is 19 years old, and as an adult he can make his own choices. He chose not to respond, probably hoping it would all just fizzle out in a matter of weeks or months. But when that didn't turn out to be the case, LEGO felt as if he couldn't run away any longer. And judging by how the response he made was received, he probably should have just kept his mouth shut. As soon as LEGO came back, many of Sailor's fans started attacking him, as you would probably expect. However, I think what's more interesting is the reaction of LEGO's fans, two of which have made Google Docs in response to Sailor's in an attempt to defend LEGO. I want to go over these Google Docs in this chapter, as well as harassment from both sides. Both the people I will mention here will have their names censored, and I will be referring to them using different names because I don't want them to get harassed. The first Google Doc I'd like to discuss is by a Twitter user who I'll be referring to as E. Her 105-page document is most neutral of the two, yet still leans slightly in favor of LEGO. She starts off by saying that LEGO wanted to address the allegations and had no access to Twitter when the allegations were made, which is false, shown by the 6-month period between when Bo first dropped the allegations and when LEGO actually got around to responding. From there, E gives us a rough timeline of when all the events regarding the situation happened up until now. There's one inaccuracy that I'd like to point out here. E claims that on September 10th, LEGO's Roblox account was manually deactivated, which is confirmed to be false by a comment LEGO posted on his YouTube channel stating that this account was banned by Roblox and he was trying to get back. E also accuses Bo of being a hypocrite and calls out her toxic behavior and reveals that she has sent multiple real death threats to LEGO, which is something I would actually believe. E also provides proof that Bo rejected her offer to respectfully talk about what happened, only proving her point that Bo is a toxic person. She also explains why she defended LEGO in the past and how Bo and her followers harassed her and continue to do so today. For example, here is Sailor harassing E for something she said in a private Discord server that was being spied on by one of Sailor's associates. E also brings attention to the harassment LEGO fans are sending to Sailor. This includes rape threats, gore, and other stuff like that. I read through the entire document and that's basically where it ends. E later deleted this document due to harassment, and made a community post on YouTube which you could pause to read if you want. Essentially, E says that she'll be taking a step back from the drama, and that she'll continue to enjoy his content and stay in his community, which angered a lot of people. This caused E to get even more harassment directed towards her, with some people even telling their followers to mass report her Twitter and YouTube accounts in an attempt to get her banned. However, while E's document may have seemed quite well put together and well thought out, the next one is completely opposite. This doc was written by someone who we'll call K, and right off the bat you could tell how poorly made it is with all the typos and everything. Kay does the same thing as LEGO, accusing Sailor of tweeting the NSFW images that are literally just piggy characters kissing. Kay also accuses Sailor of, and I quote, sending Roblox avatars twerking to minors. When I read this, I couldn't believe that out of all the things Bo and Sailor have done that I would consider to be malicious, they picked to say that Sailor sent Roblox avatars twerking to minors. But let's move on, as it can't get much worse, right? Wrong, as the rest of the document is basically just screenshots of Sailor's followers mocking LEGO's fans. Side note, as I was reading this section of the document, I saw a lot of people calling LEGO a pedophile. This is completely untrue. LEGO may have done some pretty messed up stuff, but he is not a pedophile. But back to the document, Kay actually goes as far as to accuse Sailor of committing a crime, that being lawsuit defamation. You don't need to know what that is, but what Kay is trying to say here is that Sailor is lying about everything. This obviously isn't the first or last time you'll hear that in this video. So where do I stand? In my last PGHLFilms video, I said I was neutral. That changed, and I now believe the allegations to a greater extent after reading over 250 pages spread between 3 separate Google Docs, dozens of tweets, and enough YouTube comments to choke a horse. This does not mean, however, that I think Bo and whoever runs the Sailor account are good people. I think they are toxic, and they have definitely exaggerated many things so they can get LEGO in more trouble than he should be in. Needless to say, however, LEGO is definitely worse. His response did absolutely nothing to get rid of the allegations against him, and instead he just made things worse because of how awful his document was. As when I'm writing the script for this video, less than 12 hours ago, Sailor deactivated their Twitter and deleted their Google document. I'm not sure if they'll be returning, as Bo deactivated her account multiple times but returned within a few days at most until she deactivated for good in April. However, what I really did find interesting is how many people have cut ties with LEGO. Creecraft, Minitoon, and many other influential people in the Roblox community have unfollowed LEGO on Twitter. I'll let you decide on your own what you want to believe, because you can believe whatever you want. Hopefully I don't have to make a part 3 of this video because it's already long enough as is, but if more information comes out, then I will. I hope all of you watching are having a great day, and that's all I have for today and probably the next 3 months. Goodbye.